What if I told you that in the next 10 minutes, you could make someone fall madly in love with you without even talking to them? Sounds crazy, right? But stick around, because what I'm about to show you is gonna blow your mind. Look, I'm not talking about some weird voodoo stuff here. This is about something way deeper, something that works whether you believe in it or not. But first, I need to ask you something, Aini. And I want you to be completely honest in the comments, because this is going to reveal something powerful about you. Right now, I want you to think about the most embarrassing crush you've ever had. You know, that person who made you act completely different around them, maybe stumble over words or do something totally out of character. Don't just think about it. I want you to type one word that describes how that person made you feel. Just one word. Could be nervous, electric, speechless, crazy. Whatever comes to mind first. Drop it in the comments right now. This isn't just for fun. What you write is going to determine how powerful this technique works for you. Here's what's going to happen in this video. I'm going to teach you a technique that sounds simple, but is actually pretty advanced. And by advanced, I don't mean complicated. I mean it requires something most people aren't willing to do. By the end of this, you'll know exactly how to shift your energy so powerfully that the person you want starts feeling drawn to you like a magnet. No games, no manipulation, just pure magnetic attraction. But I gotta warn you, this only works if you're willing to commit to something most people won't do. Here's what most people get wrong about attraction. They think it's about what you do or what you say, but that's not it at all. I knew this girl, Sarah, who was crazy about her co-worker, Mike. She'd bring him coffee, laugh at all his jokes, even work late just to spend more time with him. Guess what happened? He started dating someone else. Why? Because Sarah was coming from a place of need. And need isn't attractive. It's the opposite. Have you ever noticed how when you really want someone, they seem less interested? But when you're not thinking about someone, that's when they suddenly text you. So here's the thing about this technique. It's not about tricking anyone or playing games. It's about becoming the version of yourself that naturally attracts what you want. Imagine this. Imagine walking into a room and everyone just notices you. Not because you're trying to get attention, but because there's something different about your energy. Something magnetic. That's what we're going to create today. Now, here's why I call this advanced. It's not because it's hard to do. It's because it requires total commitment for just 5 minutes. For the next 5 minutes, you have to shut off that voice in your head that says, "This won't work," or "They don't like me anyway." You have to treat everything we do as if it's already real. Can you do that? Because if you can't, this technique won't work for you. Are you the type of person who commits fully to something? Or do you always have one foot out the door? Your answer to that question determines everything. Let me tell you about my friend Marcus. He was obsessed with this girl from his gym. Would time his workouts just to see her. Always tried to use the machine next to hers. She barely noticed him. Then one day, something shifted. He stopped caring so much. Started focusing on himself, his own goals. Within 2 weeks, she approached him, asked if he wanted to grab coffee. What changed? His energy. He went from needy to magnetic. That's the difference between someone who attracts and someone who chases. The person who attracts doesn't need anyone. They're complete on their own. And that completeness, that's what draws people in. Think about the most confident person you know. I bet when they walk into a room, people gravitate toward them naturally. They're not trying to impress anyone. They just are impressive. That's what we're creating in you today. All right. If you're still here, you're ready to try this. Find somewhere comfortable where you won't be interrupted. I'm going to guide you through something that might feel weird at first. But remember, you committed to treating this as real for the next few minutes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Close your eyes when you breathe out. I want you to see yourself in your house right now. Maybe you're in your living room, sitting on your couch. You're comfortable, relaxed. Now picture this. A warm golden light starts coming down from above. It's beautiful, almost like liquid gold flowing toward you. This light represents pure magnetic energy, the kind of energy that draws people in without trying. Reach out and grab that light. Pull it into your chest. Feel it spreading through your whole body, making you feel electric, confident, absolutely magnetic. You don't doubt yourself anymore. You know your worth. You feel it in every cell of your body. In this state, you realize something powerful. You don't need anyone to complete you. You're already whole, already perfect, exactly as you are. This realization sends out a wave of energy that travels beyond your physical body. It moves through walls, through space, directly to the person you've been thinking about. They feel this shift immediately. Even if they're miles away, even if they're busy with something else, part of them stops and thinks, something's different. Suddenly, you hear a knock at your door. Don't think about how this is possible. Just feel it happening. You walk to the door with complete confidence. There's no nervousness, no anxiety, just pure magnetic presence. When you open it, there they are, your specific person, looking right into your eyes. But here's the thing. They see this new version of you. They feel that magnetic energy radiating from you, and they can't help but be drawn in. They step closer to you, almost like they can't control it. There's something different about you they've never seen before. Their eyes widen slightly. They've never felt this kind of pull toward anyone before. And in this moment, they say the words you've been waiting to hear. I can't stop thinking about you. I think I'm falling in love with you. Feel that. Really feel what it's like to hear those words from them. Notice how natural it feels, like this was always meant to happen. What would you say back to them? Think about it right now. Feel those words in your heart. You respond from this place of confidence, of knowing your own worth. Your words are calm, assured, magnetic. Now take another deep breath. In, through your nose. Out, through your mouth. When you're ready, open your eyes. How did that feel? Could you feel that shift in your energy? Did you catch yourself believing it was real, even for just a moment? Here's what just happened. You experienced yourself as the person who naturally attracts what they want, not from need, but from confidence. I had a friend who did this technique for a week straight. By day 3, his ex started liking his Instagram posts. By day 7, she texted him out of nowhere saying she missed him. Coincidence? Maybe. But he told me something changed in how he felt about himself first. Another woman I know tried this for just 3 days. On the 4th day, a guy she'd been interested in for months asked her out completely out of the blue. The pattern is always the same. First, you change internally, then the external world responds. So here's what I want you to do. Try this technique once a day for the next week. Really commit to it. Don't just go through the motions. But here's the test. Can you do it without checking their social media afterward? Can you do it without looking for immediate results? Because the moment you start desperately looking for signs, you're back in that needy energy. The secret is this. You have to be willing to let go of the outcome completely. The more you can truly not care what happens, the more powerful this becomes. Look, I know some of you are thinking this sounds too good to be true, and maybe you're right to be skeptical. But what if you're wrong? What if there really is an invisible connection between you and the people you think about? What do you have to lose by trying something different for 1 week? The worst that happens is nothing changes. But the best that happens? Everything changes. If this technique gave you chills, if something shifted while you were doing it, hit that like button, because that tells me you felt the energy change. Subscribe if you want more techniques like this, because next week I'm showing you how to make someone think about you at a specific time of day. But here's the thing. If you want to take this to the next level, if you want access to the advanced techniques that I don't share publicly, then you need to join my exclusive membership. Inside, I share the methods that have helped thousands of people attract their specific person within 30 days. The techniques that are too powerful to put on YouTube. Click the link in the description to join now, but only if you're serious about changing your life. Drop a comment and tell me, during the visualization, what did your specific person say to you? I read every single comment, and I might respond to yours. Remember, you just experienced what it feels like to be magnetic. That version of you, that's who you really are underneath all the doubt and fear. The question is, are you going to choose to be that person or go back to the old version? Your specific person is feeling something different about you already. The shift started the moment you decided to try something new. The energy you just created is still flowing, it's still working. Trust the process and watch what happens next.